Welcome to Fresh Air is Overrated, the weekly source for anything gaming with Wild Matt and Curbs. Against Ed.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo, welcome to Fresh Air is Overrated. We are live from Boston. It's the PAX East special. It's episode number 164. I am all Matt. Let's just do all the introductions right now. Hey, Mac 19 p.m.
Yes, I am here.
He's here.
Second episode on Fresh Air is Overrated, I do believe. So we got recounting the one.
You probably did more than that.
No, I did one. I remember doing only one. Yes. No, you're gonna disagree with me.
You were on Skype
All right.
once. I
Yes.
remember that one.
Yes. That was it.
Maybe.
That was it, man. Hello, everybody. Glad to be here.
Maybe
man.
I'm
Boston
confusing
is
it with
fun.
the mega show. Anyways,
Yes.
and then May is over here.
Hey,
on the
what's
bed.
going on?
And she killed somebody.
yeah,
And she killed
Techcore,
somebody.
woohoo, that's me. Boston, live from Boston. What's up?
I thought
What
you said
up?
Austin for a second.
Austin, Boston. Here I have beside me, I have Izera's.
You could spell that. Oh wait, I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to catch up with you guys. You guys are miles ahead of me here. I'm like, I have a microphone. I'm just gonna stare super intently at it.
And we're just on the intros, so it's gonna be great. Great time.
It's just gonna get worse.
This microphone is now our best friends.
We are live from Boston.
In a hotel room.
Coming straight to you from PAX East 2013.
This is a hotel room?
I guess.
Yeah. No. It's actually, we're actually green screen guys, and we wanted to create the illusion we were in Boston.
We're actually at home still.
All right.
Why we? Yeah.
Really quickly, our sponsor is GoToMeeting. Check out their website, gotomeeting.com. You can sign up for a free 30-day trial with the promo code PODCAST. Promo code PODCAST on gotomeeting.com. You can do a meeting on the internet for... it's $50 a month after the 30-day
the
trial.
$50 a month one is you get 25 attendees there, Wild Man. So you have 25 people in there, and it's actually full HD. They do widescreen and switch back and forth. It's really nice.
Well,
Got a lot
6
of-
people on the
Kind of a
webcam.
New age way of doing conference calling.
HD faces.
Yes,
Pretty
way
much.
better than Skype. Just saying. Yeah, Mac
Oh,
19,
God.
Trying to
totally.
get 25 people into a Skype call. Good luck. Have
Yeah,
fun.
good fucking luck indeed.
Try that with Google Huddle.
Huddle? Or do you mean Hangout? I'm so
Hangout.
confused.
Sorry, there's
like
both.
Huddle.
There's
Is
both.
it Google
There's
Football?
No. Huddle. Huddle is the
Huddle.
application on the phone. Hangout is the browser
Oh,
one.
I just learned something new
Yeah,
there.
so Huddle is basically FaceTime.
Anybody remember Google Wave?
Yeah, I used to use that in college.
Me
and then
too.
they said, all right, we're going to make Google Plus, and it's pretty much Wave, so there
I
you go.
love Google Wave, man. I mean, but they used all that stuff. They put it into
She's a
Google
mean
Docs,
lady.
and you can, Anyways, that's besides the point.
Okay,
Go to
you're
meeting
going-
HD Faces.
So there you go. That's our ad.
And this is why we aren't in ad copy. Oh shit, I actually sort of am.
Let's talk about what we did at PAX, because it's the end of day 2 now. And the show floor closed 3 hours ago. 3 hours
What have we been
ago.
doing for 3 hours?
Sleep.
Pretty much.
So
Everything else was still open, the console free play and all that jazz.
Sleep.
So, well, yeah, there's still stuff outside the show floor, but let's start off with Friday. Does anybody want to start off what they did Friday?
Yes. When I came in on Friday, early in the morning, we thought we were getting there pretty early, I will say. Guess what? They were letting bitches in like 9 and 8, I think. Because when we got there,
8.
we got there at 9 or 9:15 between those minutes.
You
And
clearly
I went in there and we were asked, oh, so where's the blizzard? Oh, it filled up 15 minutes ago. I was like, what? So it filled up at 8:40 something? Yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck is this?
You
So
clearly
that
have
was
not
my
gone to
experience.
conventions.
Yeah, that was my first experience coming, and I got so pissed. So then I went to the
Learned
queue
to
line,
panel.
then they did the whole open up, and then everyone flooded out. And then I hanged out at the Kingston booth, and Friday pretty much for me was just the exposition center day, man. I checked out the tabletop, of course, checked out some Magic, some cool board game type stuff, and then, hung out by the Kingston booth for a little while. Pretty cool booth, I will say. Got to see all the cool EG players, StarCraft and fighting game community type people. And that was my day, just hanging out at the exposition center. Didn't go to any panels.
So I left here at 8 from the shuttle bus at the hotel. And then when I got there, it was pretty long already. And I was in like the second line of queued line. And when I got in, everything was full already. So I wanted to play like Last of Us was one of the things I wanted to play on the first day. It was full. It was already a 1 hour wait the second I got in there. So I did not play that yesterday. I did play it today, but I'll talk about that later. Yeah. What about your experience?
Ours is gonna be
before?
the same.
Yeah, no. All we did, like, jumping into the queue line. Well, we met you, and we went.
We
straight
bum rushed
into
the riot booth.
Basically, we went straight to the riot booth, and
Bum
actually,
rushed.
that's all we've been doing the entire freaking
To
weekend.
be fair, it's pretty sweet over there.
League of Legends, guys. What else did we do Friday? We walked around a little bit, made sure, the lay of the land, made sure that we knew where certain things were.
Buddy system.
Buddy system. We stuck together.
Got some stuff.
And
Lanyards.
yes.
I gotta say, when I got here Friday, I was kind of depressed. I'm like, oh man, I'm already out of stuff to do. But then, the first thing I did was talk with Weed, and then I was like, oh, okay, that was something.
Out of stuff to do.
Yeah, because I don't know, nothing really impressed me. Like Assassin's Creed 4, okay.
You're a crotchety old man already.
You're so desensitized
Get off
to
my
the
ninja
community
games.
now that you just you can't even do console free play for like an hour or two. Like you're just done.
No, look, and that's the thing. The arcade wasn't open yet when I got there, so that got me depressed too. I was like, oh, I can't play arcade games.
See that
That's
old
sad.
sack of potatoes.
So
But luckily,
all that stuff.
at the end, I mean,
Well, by the end of
Yeah,
that
by the
day,
end of the
I
night.
did so much that I
You
was okay
accomplished more
with
than
it.
me.
Well, so I talked with Mac here. That was all right. Then what did I do
It
after
was a
that?
quite magical experience, I must say.
I don't know. You went out to dinner and that was it. You went
No, I
back.
walked around and did stuff, and then I drank a beer and ate a pizza. That's the first time I
The
do that.
Samuel
is drink a-
Adams pub at the Boston Convention Center is pretty legit.
It's pretty cool,
legit.
Yeah.
and
How would you say
it's not
legit
that
in
expensive.
Bostonian?
legit.
Legit.
It was legit, yo.
Lit.
Yo. Apparently say yo.
Are you from the Compton area of Boston?
Yes, I am.
Straight out of Boston.
Yes, I am.
Crazy motherfucker. Okay.
But I mean, yeah, there wasn't really that much to do because we were all just. I think we were overwhelmed. Plus, we were tired from that long ass drive that we took from Toronto, coming back at like coming here at 1 a.m.
That shit happened to me last year. I feel your pain, sister.
Welcome.
Yeah, no, thank you. Oh, we just, big shout out to Isara's here. We were not going to come because we were fucked over by whomever. But basically, last minute.
Nameless person. Damn you.
Yes.
Voldemort, you shall not be named.
Yes. Isara's our hero came in, saved the day, was like, I'm taking you to PAX, and we just drove in on her little car.
Shout out to Mr. Spiffs.
On her expired visa.
Visa.
Sorry, her expired passport, and we made it.
Oh my
we
god,
made it.
you guys were able to get by?
Yes.
They didn't even give they gave zero fucks. They had no way to hold all the fucks they did not give.
I'm not surprised. As long as you are a tiny white girl, you will be accepted anywhere.
Well, now
I'm just gonna
my
say.
gender neutrality is compromised.
I'm sorry. I apologize for that.
My 13-year-old boy voices will no longer mask the truth.
Yeah, but end of the night, we went to the Giant Bomb panel. If you want to talk about that.
Oh yeah,
Man, yeah, tell me about this. I regret it.
Before the giant bomb thing,
Actually,
I want to
well-
say something I did Friday too. Like I saw Megan Marie. She works at IDOS. Well, so that's I wish I would have
Medios?
talked to her about that, like her actual job history of gaming, because I know she started at IDOS.
How is it? Is it IDOS or EDOS?
IDOS.
IDOS. Okay.
Well, because there's no I after the D. Whatever. The people who made the Tomb Raider with the Square
It's
Enix
like
thing.
it's like the Ubisoft argument. It
Yeah.
doesn't
Or
really
the
matter.
Asus or
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, she knows. She knows what's up.
And then,
Asus.
so like I know that she started at IDOS and then it got bought by Square, and then she's at the booth where Saints Row 4 is. So I don't know where the Saints Row relationship comes with Square Enix. I guess Square Enix has
Developer
a
publisher
stake
thing.
in Deep Silver.
Very possible.
It's possible.
Well, is Deep Silver a publisher or a developer?
They published the Dead Island. That's the only
Oh
game
yes,
that they
yes. Now I remember their booth.
I still don't see the correlation,
I
but
don't-
maybe
I
they
don't
just
me
hired her
neither.
for something, or maybe she's just
No,
doing
no,
something for a friend.
because Saints Row is in the Square Enix booth. Everything else there is
Oh.
Square Enix except for Dead Island and
Saints Row.
It might
and
just
Saints
be.
Oh no,
it might-
Metro's there. Tomb Raider is IDOS. I don't know.
It might just be a convention, like a convention hand-holding agreement, because a lot of times, like, publishers will band together for convention space if they don't have enough to showcase.
Yeah, that makes sense. Talking about having a lot of space and not a lot of stuff, 2K games. Did you see their booth?
Oh,
It's just
yeah.
like
Yeah.
a stage and people talking about
Yeah,
2K games.
I thought that was fucking really weird too. I was like,
What's the point?
I like
so
the
they
s-
have
I
two
like the
guys
Sportington
and a
sports.
camera, and they'll talk sports like ESPN, but they're not really talking about sports.
It's weird.
I like
That's
the
a weird
Sportington sports. I like the part where they scored more points than the other team and won the game.
That's the weirdest booth, I think. Because I was expecting 2K to have something and they had
It
nothing.
seems really out of place, I gotta say. I actually only recognized it today when we were just walking by, and I'm like, oh, 2K Games is here. And we're done.
Because I was gonna go there to see if maybe Rockstar was around. Because they're usually here. They were here last year with Max
They
Payne.
were.
Yeah, Max Payne 3 was here last year.
It was.
I played
had
it.
a really good booth actually.
Yeah.
Long ass lineup. That was the longest lineup of last year. But out of all the booths, save from Firefall, I guess. Which, by the way, I think WildStar is that it?
Yes. the-
I think they
in
took.
NC
I think they took that booth and they.
No,
they
so
borrowed
it's
whatever it
crazy
was.
that there's no like huge Firefall presence.
It's.
It's like the
very
first year
weird.
in forever in any
kinda agree.
convention.
Because
Any
they really,
convention.
really been trying to promote it really well.
Yeah.
And for maybe now they're finally running out of that promotion money.
Well, that's the thing. Like everybody knows about it now. So, and it's not that great. I mean, I don't dislike it.
okay.
It's okay. Yeah,
It's
I don't
just
dislike
like-
it.
I don't know. It's just okay.
All right.
It's just
so
strange. But
you should do
actually,
you should do an MIA list, the people that weren't here.
that's true. We should talk about the people that weren't here that were disappointed that didn't show up.
Can I-
But sure, go ahead.
Because
Go
like
for
I'm
it
gonna
really
bust the
quickly.
line here because I was probably just gonna shout it out inappropriately because I have no sense of decorum. Steel Series,
Where are you?
I love you guys.
Oh shit, you're right. They're
have
have
a-
a series.
Yeah,
No.
they have a promo code going on their website right now, 30% off mice and keyboards, but not headsets, which is a shame. And it's like, yeah, PAX East 2013, but they have no presence here. Like they have their products at like partners booths, but not like any retail presence or any like, hey, we're Steel Series and we're about to drop this this brand new keyboard in May, but we are not here. Maybe they're ninjas.
Yep. So Steel Series, Firefall. I mean, Turtle Beach is here. Like, does anybody really care about Turtle Beach?
Skull Candy's here.
Skull Candy. What?
I wish-
No, I think they paid for that though. They paid for
it
that.
would have been cool to have Rockstar here for GTA.
Pardon?
Would have been cool to have Rockstar here for GTA.
You know Rockstar. They know that all they have to do is release a trailer, and that's enough hype for everybody. You know that. They never need to go to these things. They don't even need E3. They're too good for E3, man. You
Yep.
think they're gonna come to Boston? They're not gonna do
Boston.
it.
So, ending in Friday night. Actually,
Well,
Mac 19
so Mac
p.m.
is gonna talk about Mega 64 because he went to that one. Which
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yes.
I'm gonna take your thunder, May. I'm gonna talk about Mega 64.
Hey, that's cool. I was going to introduce you on that, but then
Oh.
no.
Oh,
Wild Matt
oh.
decided
So
to
Wild
do
Matt
full
took your
Wild
thunder.
Matt and take the thunder.
Take your thunder.
Thunder from Down Under.
Mega 64 panel was, well, it was pretty cool, I will say. They started off what they always do. They did a cool little intro video. Since this is their 10 years of doing Mega 64, they had a cool little intro video, pretty much. They played a bunch of their old stuff, like old clips they used to use in their videos, and then they came out dancing, and then they showed us a new video about 10 years of their stuff. So they had another compilation video of just all their stuff, ranging from version 1 to pre-stuff before that to now.
Mm-hmm.
Then they showed some other cool videos, which I actually promised not to talk about. And I actually will not. I don't know.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I actually did promise not to talk about. Just to know there's some cool videos coming out. That's
Don't-
all I
yeah,
can say.
Yeah, don't. If they said to
And then
not
they
say it,
talked
don't
about
do
some
it.
cool stories, and they showed some videos they never released, which I can talk about because they're just videos they never released, and they never got. They actually made a video for it was a Minecraft event that was going on in Disney Paris, whatever that was, a little while ago, 2011, 2012, and they showed us that because it got denied, and they told us a story about that. And it was really cool because they told the story, and it was like 3 days before they were going to fly out to Paris. They didn't have a video yet, so they quickly made a video. It was so funny. It was Notch escaping from prison and then going on a rampage like, look at all the money I have. And the best part in the video is that when he was in front of a retail store giving out the money, and Ole stopped said, you know it's illegal to give out money, right? The cops are going to arrest you. And he's like, what? I did not know I'm giving money away. And it was so funny, and it was a good way to end that video. And then from there on, they took Q&A.
Much like a standard Mega 64 panel.
Yes.
Must have been fun.
Oh, they had
It
one
sounded
special
fun.
thing. Again, I don't watch her podcast enough, but they brought up
Yeah.
a very, very popular younger kid I forgot his name. I apologize. And the whole crowd went crazy because this kid's apparently super famous in their podcast. I wish Jokers was here to explain this to me.
Yeah,
And then they told the story why he
was.
was famous. Apparently, because they do streams all the time. And when they did their Saturday to Sunday stream, it was like New Year's Day or some random holiday like Groundhog Day or something. And they left the stream on like they always do. And it's just a blank screen of nobody doing anything. And people are sitting in the chat room. Well, one time... during one of those days, this kid called in and gave relationship advice and did some cool like Martin Luther King speech thing, and it was really sweet. He reacted it, and everyone went crazy. And I gotta say that was pretty special. Then he stayed up with them on stage the whole rest of the panel, and then they took Q&A.
All right.
And of course, you got Q&A shenanigans. I will say after all the panel videos I watched of Mega 64 of their past panels, these questions sucked this time around. They had some really cool ones in the past, but this one's kind of
So after the Mega 64 panel was the Giant Bomb panel, which Matt and I went to.
I'm so jelly.
It was great. Unfortunately, I mean, we would have gone to both, but somehow
possible,
scheduling, not
So,
possible.
well, the crazy thing is that they were in the same room one after the other.
Which is what I was going to get to.
Okay, yeah, well, no, because they've scheduled these things together before, just not in the same room. So,
Yeah.
so we walked in after we waited, like 3 hours, and they did the same problems that they had the other years, where everybody shows up and they're not ready for them, and they're like, okay, we hate you guys, go wait in the corner.
Yeah, that's the only thing. I love PAX, and everything about PAX in terms of organization for a convention is there apart from that one thing. The Giant Bomb panel every single year, it's just because they have so much of a large showing, so much of a large fandomship that they aren't prepared for it, which they should be prepared for, right? I mean, I'm assuming they trying to get into line, trying to wait 2 hours in advance, you're fucked. I mean, you're better off waiting, just showing up and then butting everybody in line, which is the asshole-ish thing to do, but it's done, right? Either way, jumping straight into the Giant Bomb panel.
It was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
It was
Craziest
like Giant
panel
Bomb
ever.
versus Harmonix versus Giant Bomb versus Harmonix. Like, in terms of like pranks, I guess.
Well, so Harmonix,
Yeah.
right at the beginning, they weren't even done all the host intros, and then you just hear this guy going, "Oh, Giant Bomb," and then he comes out and he has bagpipes and everything, and he's just saying Giant Bomb over and over.
Pretty much,
the
he
way
was
that I
singing.
just said it.
I think it was "Amazing Grace."
No, the pipes.
The pipes were playing "Amazing Grace," and he was singing the tune, but instead of singing the lyrics to "Amazing Grace," he was saying "Oh, Giant Bomb." And further on in the night, there was a mariachi band and a fucking marching band, and it was just
You're fucking
really
kidding
crazy.
me, right? They did
I'm
all that.
not
No, they
fucking
did all
kidding
that.
you.
They did all
yeah,
that.
I'm not fucking kidding
I
you.
can't wait to watch this VOD.
This was Harmonix pranking
Giant Bomb.
I mean, the
Yes.
only thing that Giant Bomb did against Harmonix, which was actually just John Drake, was the creation of an application of his flight tracker, basically, of him going to different events and I don't know, some other stuff. It was nothing in comparison to
Yeah,
what Harmonix
no, it's pretty
did.
funny. It's like if he danced all the way, what was that joke? If he danced all the way, he would have done
4.43 times. He would have danced.
Oh no, he
4.43
could have
times.
ate 219 meals. Is
Oh,
what it
yeah,
said, something like
yeah.
that. Yeah.
And if you added up all of his flights, he would have traveled around the world 4.43 miles.
And the radiation to his testicles was
like
pretty funny too.
222 ppm, I think. Or I
Whatever
don't
it is.
remember.
Whatever it is.
Radiation
These are all
on my
statistics I need to know.
Yeah, no, I know. It's just really stupidly crazy and silly. The craziest thing of the night I would have to say was a fan goes up to the panel and brings
Ryan.
Ryan a bottle with a label on it that says certified in capital letters, italics, exclamation point, anonymous breast milk. Unfortunately, I missed the cue because or the podcast from it, but everybody burst out into laughter and
Breast milk.
Yeah.
Breast
So
milk.
This gonna be
so
good.
the Bombcast,
milk,
the
you made
Bombcast
my
is
day.
barely a gaming podcast anymore. They don't talk about games on it. It's just random talk. And one episode they're like, what's the line that you cross and it's too far? It's like drinking breast milk. basically was the line. And like they were talking like, how much money would it be? And, blah, 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 and they talked about eating dog food and stuff. So I'm surprised that nobody brought dog food either first. But so Ryan's like, I'm going to smell it. So he starts smelling it. Then he just downs it.
He downs it.
Right there and then.
Jeff gives him a $100 bill. Somebody else gives him a $100 bill. So it was $200 for drinking anonymous breast milk, which I'm assuming because after the applause, that same guy went up to the panel, bring a 5-hour energy drink, little tube thing. I'm assuming that's what it was actually. But he really played that well throughout the entire night. That shame and like, oh, I can't believe I did this. There was no turning back.
Well, then
Alex was freaking
non-pasteurized
out.
breast milk is always the best.
Yeah, but that was crazy. Yeah.
well, the Cards Against Humanity guy came up too, and that's when the marching band came out. And like right after that, so the Cards Against Humanity guy was like, I'm a double agent. I'm also working for Harmonix.
Oh,
and
shit.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Techcore and
Just
Nat has to go,
just one thing to say. I mean, we want to get into Saturday, but Nat and I have been here solely for Riot, and there's a pub crawl going on tonight, so we're gonna head out early. Gonna meet up with some people. Or rather, actually, sorry, yes, we're heading out early from the show, late for the pub
Fashion
crawl.
to be late is always the
Okay,
best.
well, is there anything about today you want to talk really quick? Just get it out there. Just throw it out there.
Natalie probably almost fainted upon seeing CRS Voy Boy.
And then I immediately turned to hate when he snubbed me as the last pick for the community match when I was standing at the front and they had to choose a girl.
Yeah.
And they chose a girl like 3 feet behind me. And then Cades felt bad for me, so he gave me a pity cupcake.
But the cupcake is a cupcake, and you can't really say no to a cupcake ever.
He was a cool guy.
Hell no.
Everybody at Riot's pretty cool.
Everybody at Riot is
Which is
amazing.
why I'm going to go
You
meet them
guys
right now.
are. I mean, yes, your community, like your whole. We're gonna talk to the community and whatever. This whole thing that's going on tonight. Maybe I'll just show you this. Actually, we'll do this.
It's not really gonna focus.
Yeah.
Well, that's not that bad.
Pub crawl.
Pub
Yes.
crawl, folks.
So if you are here tonight, we're heading out. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Screen cap that shit. Go.
Different-
All right, there you go. You had your chance. Put it down. Nope, they had their chance.
We're
They
gonna
screen
get
cap.
our drink on with some Riot peeps. Hopefully, yes. And enjoy
Yeah,
tonight.
I'm gonna
Thanks.
Good
take
luck.
your mic.
Good luck.
Thank you. Oh no, it's okay. I'm giving
Good luck.
this one to Mac. There you go.
Hey, everybody. Do I sound more smexual to you?
And now we have the good mics.
I bet I do.
Also,
this mic is much heavier. Oh my god.
also check this
May,
out.
you're a May, you are a trooper. What the hell is this thing? Do you have one of these? Yes, you do. Is that
yeah.
really, can I just? Oh my god, you're crazy. We could kill people with these things.
My mic stands can barely support
We
these
can
things.
kill with these. But just so you guys know, I'm not green screened here. I'll just look at this. See? Oh, look at that. I'm not green screened.
Green
What if they actually believed I was green screened with the background? Wouldn't that be funny?
Because we can do that with our budget here at Mega Squisher.
Chroma keying's so
Rich.
easy to do. Come on.
All right, see ya.
And they off on their ventures.
Oh yes, you said.
What are you doing? Get out of here. Get out of here. We're gonna talk about manly things, about
Just
women's
grab the
butts and
stuff
stuff.
go. You're
Talk about all the
ready
hot
already.
cosplayers we're gonna go do after. No, we're not. We are not doing any such a thing. So we do not promote.
It's okay.
Beating up women.
Look,
And-
and cosplayers, contrary to popular belief, not hookers.
I know. What the fuck, man?
Sorry. Sorry to burst the bubble.
I bet there's not one. There's no such thing as a single woman that went to this. They always were with a guy. There wasn't one that was single. No, I'm sorry. The paid cosplayers were.
Well, so, just to finish up on the giant bomb thing.
Yes,
it
go
was,
ahead,
It
go
was the
ahead.
most ridiculous thing I've ever seen, probably ever. Maybe not my entire life, but like going to panels and shit. Craziest thing. I've never seen a panel that off the wall. The entire night was just crazy. And Techcore actually asked a question too during the Q&A. So that happened.
Wow, that's really rare. I can never. Those guys move quick.
Actually, well, their panel lasted over 2.5 hours, so they actually got through everybody. All the Q&As got through, so that was good. But that's Friday, man. We got here. We were already tired
Saturday?
before going. So
Yes.
Imagine after.
How was your Saturday? Now rested up there.
So Saturday was pretty crazy. Today was really good.
Crazy.
For me, I went there I left here, the hotel, at 7:15 and got there at 7:30. So we waited outside for 30 minutes while it was cold. That was Good times. But
Oh, don't you just love the life of a gamer? You wait in lines for things.
wait
You
in
wait in
more
lines
lines.
at conventions, and then you wait for betas, and you wait for game releases. That's like a life of a gamer. Hashtag gamer life. How it rocks, man.
Sure. Put
Yeah.
that on Twitter right now.
Yes, right now.
Every 2 viewers that we have live right now.
Yes.
It's all good. The VOD will get all right numbers. It
Yes.
usually does. Especially the PAX East ones. But so Saturday, yeah, I just got there really early and bum rushed straight to Last of Us.
Jesus, really?
Went straight to Last of Us because I didn't want to wait in that line. That line was just too insane the entire Friday. So, and even today, man, you were waiting 2 hours if you wanted to play that game.
Yeah.
More than 2 hours.
Would you say it's worse than that? Last year, wasn't the Borderlands line really long, or was it the Max Payne one? Like there was last year, there
the
was a
Max
line
Payne
that was
one-
never not long.
The Max Payne one was always long, but it was
Okay.
fast. People would
Okay.
go through it fast, so it
Okay.
wasn't that bad. So yeah, no, Last of Us is quite surprising actually, because I just thought it was going to be Uncharted with zombies or something similar, But you're like throwing around like bottles so that the zombies or the infected hear it, so you can sneak around them. There's a lot of sneaking in this game. You can kill all the zombies if you
Which
want.
would make sense for this type of apocalyptic game.
And the enemies, the game's hard, man. It's hard as hell.
How hard is it?
It might just be because
On
I'm
a scale
not.
on a scale of Wheatons, how hard? No, I'm kidding. Seriously, how hard is it?
It's really, really hard. In terms of a third-person shooter, I don't think I played something this
You
hard.
probably don't get a lot of bullets either for your gun.
No.
I will say, game developers giving limited ammunition and not being able to, take a lot of hits is a way more better way to scare people and create a suspense than Resident Evil.
And
just saying.
Those infected are super fast, man. I'm like beating one up, and then all of a sudden I'm dead
Faster
because
than like
he's
Left
behind
4
me.
Dead on survival mode.
Well, the thing about Left 4 Dead is usually you see them coming, and you can take a few hits.
Oh yeah.
If the infected sneak up on you, you're pretty much dead in
your
this game.
Ellen Page. I'm sorry, they changed the way she looks. She doesn't look like Ellen Page anymore. And then your little sidekick girl will be left alone in the world to die.
Well, so this is when the wife is still alive, apparently.
Oh, they didn't actually have it that late into the game, so it's like early
it's pretty
gameplay.
early, yes.
Wow, I actually
Yeah.
haven't seen anything early wise.
Because the game takes place in Boston, if I think so.
Really?
Yeah,
It
'cause-
does. Did they
'cause-
plan that out?
Yeah, no, because I think you see Fenway Park. I think you see Fenway Park in one of the trailers. So I think it is Boston. So you're
That'd be
kind of
really
sneaking.
cool.
You're kind of wanting to get deeper into the city to get something. That's what's going on in the demo, anyways. But man,
I like that.
it's just
Good
really
shit.
it's really surprising how different it is, and that's really what caught me the most. And it's hard, but that's probably just because I'm not used to it. But it was fun. It was fun.
Quite enjoyable.
Was that the door?
No, that wasn't the door.
Was it?
If it was a door, we'd hear a knock again right now. No, see,
Okay.
it wasn't the door. You're a crazy wild man.
I don't know. I heard something knocking.
No wild ciphers are going to appear and come through that door. Anyways, well, the first thing I did on Saturday, bridging off what we did first.
AKA
on
today.
Saturday,
Yeah.
first thing I did on Saturday was immediately go to the Kingston booth. And then after that, I went over to the Twitch booth. And then from there, I followed a semi-YouTube celebrity to me, probably not to you guys. I met up with him. His name is Jay Witz on YouTube. It was pretty cool. He does Pokemon content. What do you know?
I'm shocked.
I'm
Mac,
shocked. I'm assuming he never got my message to do a team up video because he didn't know who I was. But okay.
Pokemon.
Yes.
Oh,
He didn't
man.
know who I was, guy. Pokemon guy didn't know who I was. What's up with this?
Oh, so last week on the show, me and Curbs talked about what's that? It's a Pokemon game on the Wii U, and there's totally the toys that you can get. Put them on the tablet, and then they're in the game.
Oh, yeah,
Did you hear
that
about-
shit.
Yeah,
That gimmicky shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's happening.
Yeah, those things are lame. I hate those. They're so lame.
It's gonna work though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's gonna
When
work.
I was a kid, they had the stadium that did the same thing physically.
Yeah, and you probably bought toys that didn't
Yeah.
do that. So imagine if you
Yeah.
could buy toys that went into the game.
These kids today, they have way more better Pokemon merchandise than I did. That's quite sad. And then after that, I did everything non, expo room type of stuff. Like I went to the console free play, arcade room, played me some Cubert. Man, finally playing real arcades. That was so sweet.
So the arcade room's always been one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
Here, and it's just like the atmosphere, like the lights and the music, old school music, and pinball
They
machines.
actually, I didn't do pinball. You know what? I don't have the skills to do pinball. That's why I didn't do it.
There's always two. They have two.
Yes, they
every
had
year.
two. I forgot what they were. I don't even remember.
Well, one of them is a Bally Midway game, and it's really old. Like you could feel the oldness just by how the flippers work, because they're not as strong as like 90s.
A brand new one, yeah.
Yeah, like 90s is like the
Makes
flippers
sense.
go like, and then the balls go.
A lot of balls have been flipped. been
And
flipped.
this one, man, it's so weak. It feels so weak. So I like the layout of the table. Felt really, really old school. And then the other one was like super modern. It was World Tour is what it was called.
Oh, okay.
And there's like a guitar on the table. And shit.
One of those the guys.
And when you launch the ball, there's like a spinning dial at the top, and the ball goes in it, and it's like woo, and it's crazy.
I gotta say, pinballs always used to give you unique experiences through physical means, and I gotta say that's pretty sweet. That's one thing we're missing nowadays. But then again, we're missing arcades nowadays. So what the fuck, you know?
The fun about pinball is being competitive. Like I like playing it alone, but if you're playing it with
Are
somebody,
you a pinball wizard, Wild Matt?
I'm gonna look. Check this
Are
out.
you?
Yeah.
Thank God, you finally did it. That was annoying me all the fucking thing. Are you a pinball wizard, Wild Matt?
No, I used to be. I used to be, man. When I was a kid,
So we can't play the song.
playing
okay.
no, well, we couldn't play the song anyways. iTunes would get our butt
Oh fuck!
for playing that song. Sorry.
We can't.
But yeah, the arcade room is really good, and
Yes.
the freaking the free play console place was pretty cool too, because all the rare stuff they had in there, man. I'm like, never. I didn't even know Star Fox 2 was on a cart, and now I know.
Now you know.
Hmm I
It
just thought it leaked into a ROM because somebody had the card of like a beta card or something. I didn't know that they actually produced some.
I never knew that either. I thought it was just reproduction copies, maybe at
Mhm.
best. After that, did you just walk around after that?
So, okay, Last of Us. Right after Last of Us, I went to go see Dive Kick, which is in the indie section. So it's a fighting game where you have two buttons. You're not even moving left and right. You have two buttons, and they're called Dive and Kick. So you're jumping and then kicking, jumping and kicking, and the game decides by itself.
Dive kick. You know what?
Dive Kick.
Everyone was raving about that.
It's fun.
Everyone.
It is fun as hell, and it's fun to watch. It's fun to watch because you have headshots, and for the most part, you have to try to hit somebody in the chest. Sometimes if you hit the legs, you'll miss. But
You know, when it comes down to those over watered down basic core video games that are simple and they have almost no reason why they should become so popular, every once in a while they just hit right on the dot and they just become
'Cause-
explosively good. Like Happy Wheels, shit like that.
well, let's say you like the idea of Street Fighter. Like you know, Street Fighter is pretty good, but it's hard. It's complicated. For
This
some
game
people.
is a complete
This you have two buttons, and it's a fighting game, but
Yeah.
it's two buttons.
It's the bare basics of what a fighting game is. Fighting.
Mhm.
It is that's what it is. Watered down basics of it. And
It's
I
one
think
on
amazing.
one hit kill. There's 5 rounds. You gotta win 5 rounds. And the developers were playing people, and the developers were just raping everybody. So
Well, yeah, I would
it's
like to think
just-
developers would win.
It's the head game thing of playing competitive fighting games. Like you gotta try to bait and like try to
Get
get
in their
them
head,
to
man.
Yeah.
You got to make them fuck up so that you can get.
Like
the
look at me,
easier
I'm
win.
gonna jump super high, and then the second time, I'm gonna jump really low. Fooled you, huh? With that
You
high
you're
jump.
playing those mind games, baby. You got to predict that shit, or else they're just gonna eat you up.
That game was unexpected. And there's another game in the indie section that I played that was a lot of fun, and I don't remember the name.
Is it
So-
Rainbow something?
No,
'Cause that
but
game-
yeah, a lot of people have been talking about that. I might
I
check
forgot
that
what
out
the game was
tomorrow.
called. Everyone was talking about it, but I forgot about it.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah,
what
the indie section is pretty big this year. Like, there's a lot of stuff in it. So
It got its own mega booth. They considered if you look on the
Oh,
overview,
yeah,
they
yeah,
made
yeah.
it they outlined it
Yeah.
mega booth, but
Yeah.
they didn't actually have a wall to do such a thing.
no,
so,
they're all separate little booths. But,
yeah, so mega booth my ass packs.
I looked at a lot of Transistor, which is the game from Supergiant Games, and that's the guys who made Bastion. And that game looks a lot like Bastion, except it's like a sci-fi RPG.
I got a lot of good reviews from that as well from people.
Yeah, and I think that's the game I'm going to go check out tomorrow morning, because that's another game that the line is huge and you have to wait forever. So I didn't want to do that.
Con life.
2 hours to play that game, for you to wait and then go play it.
Then my second half of the pack, after I finally did all that random stuff, like the console free play, arcade, band area, a dance area, all that free, just the stuff to entertain you. I went to more panels this day. I went to the games and ethics panel. They talked about ethics in games and stuff, violence in games, gender role type stuff, all that. It was quite entertaining. They didn't get to Q&A because they talked too long, but that's okay. Every panel shouldn't just be Q&A, or else we have a problem with it, right? Right? The one note thing I want to say about that, God, people just like, maybe because she was a woman. All right, I hate to say it like that, but maybe because she was a woman, that I had completely different views on Feminine Frequency's new YouTube series, and she's sitting there like, oh man, yeah, she sits there and she has to deal with all this crap. I'm like, well, God fucking damn it, no shit, it's the internet, so you shouldn't block your fucking comments and shit just because people are saying they're gonna rape you. It's the people. It's those people, radical people who voice their opinions in detail, who really are the fucking crazy ones. If people are just obviously trolling, they're harmless. Just you got to accept the bad so that 1% of good can come in. You know what I mean? And they're sitting there like, oh man, she really exposes how people treat women bad on the internet. I was like, oh yeah, she loves to ride the coattails of that shit, so people watch her more. That's how I viewed that. People feel like she's exposing how people are. It's not what it is. So that was just a side thing.
Hey, the reason why her Kickstarter was so popular was because of all those comments and shit.
Because she used them to gain more. Like, oh, we feel bad for you. Someone said they were going to rape you.
Well, I don't think it was feeling bad. I think it just got the word out. Like, hey, look at all these assholes talking about her in this negative way. And then it just exposed it to more people. She got like, what, 4 times the asking price that she wanted?
I have no idea how much she
something
got.
like that. She got a lot of money on that Kickstarter.
Yes.
Yeah, the video series is fine.
Oh yeah, this one's a lot more fair than her past videos. Like, her past videos were hardcore, one-sided.
Has she only done one so far?
One so far, yes.
Yeah, okay.
It's the most fair she's ever been.
Yeah, there's only one part that I didn't like, which was the Star Fox Adventures thing, but I'm not even going to get into it.
Yeah, let me
here. I talked about it
I'll
before.
get into it.
All right, go.
Hey, guys, we have this new IP. It's really cool mechanics, really cool shit. What? Gamers won't buy that. There's nothing. What can we step onto it so it's more brand recognizable? Star Fox, that'll work. We'll do that. That's all it was. They were totally not trying to be
and I don't even think that was the entire story. It just, the game was coming out so late into the 64's life that, hey, why not wait a little bit and put it on the GameCube? And then Miyamoto was jokingly saying that, hey, this main character reminds me of Star Fox. Holy crap, let's put Star Fox in it. And the girl is a fox. Of course, he's gonna find her attractive when she's attractive. That's just the only thing that pissed me off. And
Miyamoto wasn't involved in that game. I think, but just one final nitpick of this.
I think he's supervised like the writing and
Yeah.
shit. But that, yeah.
One final thing on this, then we'll move on to what I did next. Also, she focused on old games. Things have changed. Of course, every game back in the day was made for, hey, save a hot girl, go. Because the demographic back then was males. And people didn't want to waste time and resources making a detailed storyline in those type of
I would
consoles.
just like to say, Pauline in that game, she wasn't attractive. She was pixels.
Yeah. So that was a fun thing. Now, the next thing I went to the Game Station podcast. And it was quite entertaining. Very, very, very entertaining. They were very, very entertaining. Jesse Cox just always makes the show. Without Jesse Cox, Total Biscuit would not be so awesome to talk with.
So who was there?
Total Biscuit, Jesse Cox, and Dodger. And then they have, oh God, what was his name? The masked YouTuber, the guy who never showed his face on YouTube till now.
So wait, so Lisa Foyles was there,
No,
but
she was not there. She's not with the podcast, though. So this is the TGS podcast.
Okay.
Those are the 3 hosts, and they always have a guest host. And the guest host this time was, oh, God, what was his name? Cragen, that was it. Cragen. We finally saw what Cragen looked like. So there you go. It was the first time you see him in real life. He's a young kid. There you go.
That name sounds familiar to me for some reason.
Yeah, he was the mass YouTuber for a while because he would never post his video, and he never would go anywhere and never went anywhere. But he was like 13 at the time when the big hype of him. So, and he was there, and it was quite entertaining. I did not fucking get to see Dodger or have her sign my coffee mug, so I was pissed. But other than that, great podcast. Good questions, and overall pretty entertaining.
Oh, so yeah, I totally have something else to talk about too. I went to the Deep Silver booth and totally watched gameplay of Saints Row 4, and it looks a lot like Saints Row 3. But, the DLC called Enter the Dominatrix, which was supposed to be for the 3rd game, is kind of what this game is. You're like in a virtual Steelport, is what I think the city's called, and you have superpowers and stuff.
And you're the president.
And they showed off the dubstep gun.
It kills you through dubstep.
Yep. And then there was the like blowing up gun where you aim it and then it goes. Boop.
Oh, dubstep's killing me.
And then you can customize your guns. So like, let's say you got a rocket launcher, you can make it look like the Super Nintendo scope gun. And you can make it look like a guitar case, so you're carrying a guitar case that shoots rockets and shit. So that stuff seems pretty cool. I'm just undecided about this game. I hope that it does good because the 3rd was awesome. Yeah.
Remember, because Saints Row 3 is the greatest sandbox game of all
well,
time.
And the thing about the third is I don't think that they were going into it trying to make it crazy. I think they were just crazy. So I want to see what they do now that they know that they are crazy. Like I just hope it doesn't become too much self-aware that it just like becomes silly. Like the becoming the president thing that could work, but right now I'm iffy about that. Like, you're the president of America. Yeah.
Well, we also I'm the leader of the biggest corporation, and I'm also a scuba diver. I'm just gonna go crazy.
In
I
a
do
virtual
everything.
city that's like the Matrix, and there's aliens. By the way, there's aliens in this
yeah,
game.
there's aliens.
Yeah. So
How could we forget about the aliens?
the gameplay looks fine though. Looks fine. Like the superpowers also, like you can run super fast and you just crash through cars and shit. You don't fly, you glide, but you have like a jump that goes super high. So it's basically
He doesn't
flying.
fly. He jumps good.
He jumps really good and then he glides. So yeah, that was Saints Row. For me today was just a lot of walking and taking pictures, and I have my camera here, but the problem with that is there's no way I can take the pictures off of it because the USB is,
What? You got a camera doesn't hook
Well,
up to
so-
Facebook, Twitter, fancy
No,
shit?
no.
Oh man, everything does that shit now.
no Wi-Fi or anything on
Wow, you got an actual camera.
that. Yeah, I know. It's
Who-
crazy, right?
Those things exist?
Yes.
Damn.
So-
So the phone camera replaced that shit.
You
It's
know,
not.
it's better than
better.
my phone camera.
Good.
So I have no way of taking it off, but today was mostly me just walking around and then taking pictures of stuff.
You know what I was disappointed? I know this is totally kind of off topic, but Jessica Negri, I guess, isn't here. I thought she was supposed to be. And let me down.
So no, so who cares about Jessica Negri?
I care.
Because I saw Megan Marie. I already mentioned her.
I don't even know who she is.
So,
Oh wait, you told me earlier. I remember now. Ha!
do you know who she is?
You said it earlier.
Yeah, no, but she's a cosplayer. You've probably seen her.
Oh.
She
Oh.
she did the Anya.
Oh.
That was really good.
Oh.
Uh,
Jessica Negri Anya is better.
No, you're wrong.
No.
You're already wrong because I've
Okay.
seen both.
All
So
You're the cosplay
you haven't
guy.
seen the other.
I'm the
you
guy
haven't
who
seen
just
the other
likes
one.
Jessica Negri, so.
I don't think that Jessica Negri's one was terrible. Just Megan Marie's was way better.
All right.
And
You're the cosplay guy.
And like you go on Kotaku and other sites like that, you've seen her. You've seen her before. She did.
I probably have, let's be
She
honest,
did Tomb
yeah.
Raider. She did
I do remember a cool Tomb Raider
Prince of Persia. You know the one that was like
who had the female character one.
no. Well, okay, yes, but the prince was still male. But the one that was like cartoony, the very last one that came out.
Okay, yes, I
like
know which
the
one you're talking
reboot.
about.
So she did that one. It was pretty good.
Interesting.
But then I saw. Do you know who Vampy Bit Me is?
No.
What?
Do not.
Okay, well. Then,
I am the guy who likes Jessica Negri. Did we not establish this? I am not a
Okay, well,
cosplayer guy.
I guess.
I like
then.
Jessica Negri, and then I know Yaya Hung because of Jessica Negri. Apparently, Yaya Hung is the best of all time. That's what everyone keeps telling me.
Well, no. So my three favorites is Yaya Han
Oh, look at that. Maybe
And-
there's some truth to this.
and Vampy Bit Me and Megan Marie.
Oh, Jessica Negri's not even on there.
If Yaya Han would be here, that would just like blow my mind.
Yes,
But
yes.
Vampy Bit Me did God of War, and it was pretty good. She looked like God of War. It's not a very hard cosplay to pull off. So yeah, and I yeah.
Dude, the easiest cosplay in the world is an L cosplay. You just wear a white shirt. Easiest one, man.
I don't know who that is. So
Oh, from Death Note. Yeah, you're not an anime guy. It's okay.
No,
May,
well-
if May was here, she'd know. May? Yeah, I know. It's Death Note. Oh, yeah. See, May knew. She's still here, apparently.
Wait. It's
Oh,
not
you're going to try to do it. We're going to do this. Oh, wow. She looks naked.
It's not gonna focus. I could fuck around with the settings, but
Yeah.
I'm
No,
gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna do it?
We're all
Just set it to
blurry.
auto. Just
we're
set
all
it to-
blurry. No, the
Oh.
autofocus sucks on these things.
Oh, damn.
But the lighting's all screwed
Damn.
up. It's all set up for this
Damn.
specific setting. So whatever.
Damn.
Those will go. All the pictures will go on the website.
You will see it eventually.
Mm-hmm. Oh come on.
Oh,
please.
man. It keeps
Keeps opening.
erecting.
Yeah. But yeah, that's about it.
Well,
I mean-
one more day to go.
The show floor is okay this year. I'm underwhelmed by the show floor because
See, I don't know. A lot of free shit.
I think there's less free shit this year than last year.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't have the bag as you're coming in now.
You know, I think I have a theory because I remember last year when I was waiting in the queue line, someone told me that last year that we had to do it separate. Why did they give us this like now? So I think they alternate each year so that people don't know what's going on. That's honestly my theory.
I don't know.
It's based on nothing but what some guy said last year. So, what it might be true. Who knows? Yeah, the swag bag wasn't as. There's 2 things in there that's actual things, and the rest is promotional stuff.
I'm assuming you're talking about like cards against
The cards
humanity.
against humanity, the magic cards, and then I guess we can count the wristband. The rest was just promotional stuff, so that's okay though.
Like, yeah, I'm trying to think if I did anything else today. Like, really, I ate lunch. There you go. Now you know what I did.
You have the
in
turkey
past.
leg.
No, I had pizza both days because it's the cheapest thing, and I don't want to spend $10
Yeah.
to eat something that
Yeah.
is like $4.
Trust me, you're getting your
somewhere else.
calories with 1 to 2 slices of pizza.
Yeah, well, and I got 2 different kinds of pizzas.
Pepperoni and cheese, huh?
Well, no, they were both pepperoni and cheese, but they were from different places. So the first time it was like a personal pizza, and then the other time it was just a slice. Today was just 1 slice, but the slice was huge, so
Good
it's pretty
stuff.
comparable. It was cheaper, and then I also got beer with it. Yeah,
All the Samuel Adams.
yeah.
Okay.
The food court here is actually really good.
It's for convention food. It is pretty
For
decent.
convention food, it's probably the best,
Yeah, I agree with that. I
Mhm.
second that emotion.
but still expensive. But you know,
Indeed.
it's a convention. What do you expect? The beer is actually not that bad.
Well, you see, here's the thing: you can't really fuck up beer.
No, well, you can make it expensive. Why not?
Well, like they don't buy necessarily cheap beer.
No. They have it. They have Samuel Adams. It's
That's
not
good
cheap.
shit.
That's not cheap, man.
It's good shit though.
Premium shit.
Yeah, I hear it's good shit.
I don't really know what else to talk about. Like, it was just a lot of walking around for me today, and
Indeed.
well,
I
you know
enjoyed
what?
I did the Chandra quest. You had to go to each place, solve a riddle, and they give you a stamp, and then you get a picture of Chandra and some glasses. That was fun.
Yeah, they have a lot.
By the way,
of
they're all.
those.
I'm gonna spoil it right now. Fire, Fireball, Ignite, Phoenix. Done. You just did the whole Chandra quest. Go get your free shit. The one guy, we were sitting there like, damn, we can't really unscramble this. Is it Fire Blast? Fire? It's like, oh, once you guys tell me Fireball, I'll give you the stamp. And then we're sitting there like, oh wait, he just told us the answer, Fireball. He's like, yeah, click. Some of them didn't even care because it was the Skull King. You're like, you're not here to buy our shit. Get us a stamp and get the fuck out of here. We did this because PAX made us do it.
So I talked with a bunch of Giant Bomb dudes on the show floor. Like Vinny and Drew were together. I just said, hey, they were working and filming shit, so I didn't really talk all that much with them. But yeah, they were trying to find a transistor booth, and I was like, it's over there. So
There you go. Help to homie out.
I saw Jeff and Dave. They were just standing around at the transistor booth, so that's not unexpected there.
Yeah.
And then today I talked with Brad and Alex and talked about Last of Us a little bit. So yeah, good times in Boston.
Said hi to Wheat. Said hi to Jay Witz, and that was it. I wanted to say hi and get my mug signed by Dodger, but that meet and greet line was so long. Oh well. One day.
All right. Well, I think we're gonna end the show then.
Alrighty.
Mhm.
It's been quite a fabulous show.
It-
Hopefully,
it-
day
yeah.
3 we'll just round up the last things we didn't get to do yet, and it'll be fun.
I think I'm good coming just here for one day, man. I don't know if I can handle 3 days anymore. Getting old.
You're
old.
not that old. Come on.
But I am getting old, is what I'm saying. I'm not saying I'm that old. Anyways,
Wild, Matt.
thanks for watching. See ya.
Peace out.